I would probably call it life-changing.
So that's something which is so unique about India.
It has been truly transformative.
Creating an impact takes all of us, not just a few.
Welcome to yet another very special conversation at EIILM-Kolkata Centre for Leadership and Ethics. Today we are joined by 4 students and 1 faculty member from Borough of Manhattan Community College, City University of New York. They are here on a study abroad tour on social entrepreneurship. Now, we here in India are very familiar with our students going to other countries for study. Rarely does it happen that students from other countries come to India for their study abroad program over here. We are delighted and very, very honored for being chosen as the partner institution for BMCC. We'll dive right into the experiences of the students and professor. Let's begin with your first impressions. Before coming to India, what expectations did you have and how has your experience compared to your expectations?
Back at home, I'd like to share, I have many Indian friends. So knowing that my Indian friends, they lead with love, they lead with compassion and empathy, that's definitely one of the expectations I had. And I was, as soon as we landed from the plane, and as soon as we landed, we felt that love. We truly felt that love. So once we were here, to answer your question, the EIILM team greeted us with so much love. The hospitality was beyond. Wherever we went, they were there with us. And meeting the locals was so beautiful. When we went to Sundarbans, meeting the farmers there, speaking to the farmers that were on the within the fishery areas, and also the vegetables and turmeric, and also the TLF, SAFE, and the news team, and also our locals, people within our hotels, wherever we went, we were greeted with love, with a lot of respect, and we engaged. We tried our best to taste as much when it comes to the food, and really immerse ourselves in the culture. So when it comes to, I'd like to add, one of our takeaways is, and I've shared this earlier with our team here, love, empathy, and compassion, right? That's definitely one of the things I go back with.
Many students visit India as tourists, but you've come here as a learner. How has that changed the way you've experienced the city, the country? If you could tell us a little bit about that.
Thank you for your question. I'd like to say coming to India and visiting as a student, specifically on the study abroad program, I think my approach was to come with an open mind and an open heart, because I knew that this experience, this journey was going to be cultivated on the basis of social entrepreneurship, but still immersing myself in this culture that is new to me and new to my peers. I think that mindset was a tool for me to be open, susceptible, flexible, adaptable to all the new experiences that I faced, and with the support of the EIILM faculty, which were very considerate of the differences we had being from the West. They did make their most effort to make us comfortable, to make us feel safe, and then to join this journey of education in a way that would be fulfilling for me and transformative. Nonetheless, it has made a huge impact on me as a student and as an individual, and for that I'm very grateful.
One of the highlights of your journey was visiting the Sundarbans. What impact did that experience leave on you? If you could tell us something about that.
Well, being from the Caribbean and being from the Dominican Republic, a lot of my family are farmers, a lot of my family are fishermen, and so going to the Sundarbans, I had kind of already a preconceived notion maybe, or an idea of what it would be like, of what the conditions would be like, of what the weather would be like, of what the people would be like. However, I would say that actually going there and being there and experiencing that for myself, it was entirely different. It was a lot harder than I imagined, and I think it really just opened my eyes and changed my perspective to how I view things. I think a lot of the time, especially when you maybe have experience in something or heard something, you kind of get this idea of what something might be like without actually experiencing it for yourself. And I think that my experience in the Sundarbans definitely taught me to always keep an open mind and not to have any preconceived notions when going to a new place. Thank you.
Johan, you also worked alongside Towards Life Foundation, EIILM-Kolkata Social Outreach Initiative. What did interacting with local communities teach you about social entrepreneurship?
Well, while we were interacting with the communities and individually the kids at TLF, what I knew about social entrepreneurship, it didn't exactly change, but it took a new light for me, because speaking with the kids, it made me feel like it just takes even the littlest bit of compassion and attention and just going and showing up in the first place to really help. We spoke to everybody there, and they seemed just so delighted at our presence and the fact that we wanted to speak with them and that we were excited to be there in the first place, that it really just taught me that, the best thing you can do is at the least be there and show up with a smile. Okay. Thank you.
Social entrepreneurship is about creating meaningful change. After spending time in India, do you think the definition of social impact has become any different than it was before?
Tremendously. Thank you for that question. Tremendously. What came to mind as soon as you said that is circular entrepreneurship. So circular entrepreneurship, also being much more ethical in our practice, right? And cultural communication, which is something that I spoke about before as well. Creating an impact takes all of us, not just a few, right? So in taking impact, making an impact, it takes not only schools like this, right, but also different partnerships that they have in place right now, which includes BMCC, where we come from. I'm one of the students there, as we shared before, along with my peers. And we pride ourselves in creating impact back in New York, right, and all over the world. There are approximately, to my understanding, 180 or possibly more students all over the world right now from BMCC at the different study abroad programs. 4 of us are here. And when it comes to impact, we don't take it lightly. What we've learned here, leading with love, understanding the spirituality and how that's weaved within corporations here and partnerships here, and how the culture moves within the corporate spaces and the schools and companies like TLF and News and SAFE and the farmers within the Sundarbans, right? So going within all of these spaces has truly made a huge impact within myself and my life, and as you've heard from the students earlier as well. Thank you.
Thank you. From an academic perspective, ma'am, what value does experiential learning in India offer that simply cannot be replicated inside classrooms?
So, some of the basics values of being self-regulated, adaptability, flexibility, problem-solving ability, also looking at optimism. These are some of the classic unique features which India offers. So we did go to TLF, which is Towards Life Foundation, and we went to SAFE, and then also News. So we had 3 different social entrepreneurship organizations where we had experiential learning firsthand, whether it started with research, then went on to actual volunteering and painting and bead making, bracelet making. We find that on the social entrepreneurship scale, owing to the mass population here is something we need attention, and that's why here we are. Thank you.
Favorite Indian food?
Kulfi. Dessert.
Puchka.
Naan.
Rasgola.
Amazing, amazing. One word to describe EIILM-Kolkata.
Transformers.
Compassionate.
Most memorable thing from the Sundarbans.
Very hot and humid.
The fisheries farms.
Incredibly resilient people.
I got to see a crocodile.
One thing you've learned from Towards Life Foundation.
Empowering youth and always being by their side.
The skills, so many skills that these children get to learn, and they were putting it in practice and showing us what they've learned.
I think I would say just take advantage of the opportunities before you.
That all it takes is the effort that you put in and show them.
Thank you all for sharing your experiences. Programs like these remind us that education is most powerful when it extends beyond classrooms, beyond borders, and into communities. At EIILM-Kolkata Centre for Leadership and Ethics, we remain committed to building meaningful international partnerships that encourage dialogue, collaboration, and shared learning. To our guests from Borough of Manhattan Community College, thank you for choosing us as your partner in this journey. We hope the friendships you've built, the lessons you've learned, and the memories you've created will stay with you long after this program ends. We look forward to welcoming many more students from around the world to EIILM-Kolkata. Till then, thank you for joining us and stay tuned for more such stories from our campus.